Turffontein training yard with James Crawford, chatting about his runners for the Turffontein standside meeting on Tuesday, 12th of December. James, thanks so much for giving us your time. Much appreciated. You've got quite a busy card on Tuesday, starting out with race 2, which is the maiden 800-metre maiden juvenile plate for fillies. You're sending out Kindred Heart, a 2-year-old erupt filly. Always a little bit of a lottery with the first-timers, but what can you tell us about her?
Yeah, she's a filly, she's been showing me a lot of good work at home. I wouldn't be running her as soon as we are now if she wasn't. But, she's a filly that's quite forward. She hasn't put a foot wrong yet. Her work's been outstanding. Gallops are good. So, it's always hard to judge with a 2-year-old going to the track for the first time. You never quite know how they're going to react to the course, if they're going to be green or not. But on her work and well-being, I'm very happy with her, and I think she can run a competitive race tomorrow.
And she's got a nice draw, and Cabello Matsunyani up, so he'll look after her.
Yeah, she's draw 3. It's not exactly the right side, Turffontein being down the straight, but it is quite a small field, so I don't think it's going to hinder us at all.
Okay, race 4, you've got 2 runners, starting with Run Run River, a 3-year-old Flower Alley. 1,600 metres maiden plate, there's 14 runners. Drawn 8, you've got Nathan Klink on board, also first time for this one. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's a horse that the penny quite hasn't quite dropped yet. I think he's going to learn a lot at races tomorrow. I do believe he is going to be in need of gelding, so we'll be looking at that going forward. But he is the staying type. He has shown me some good work at home, but yeah, like I say, the penny hasn't really dropped yet, so it's more just a learning experience for him tomorrow.
And then he's going out with stablemate Thomas Rainwater, lovely name, also a Flower Alley, and 5 starts so far, placed last time out, drawn 4 with blinkers on, Cabello on board. What can you tell us about this one?
Yeah, he's shown me some quite good work, as an early 2-year-old. He hasn't quite brought that to the racecourse yet, but I do believe he needed the gelding quite badly. So now 3rd run after gelding, I do believe he needed that last start a little bit. You could just see in his finishing stages of the race, he just kind of stayed on. So I think he's going to come on a lot. I think draw 4, Cabello on his back. I think it's going to suit him well tomorrow. So let's see how he goes.
Then the race 6, 1,600-metre Pinnacle Stakes. We're standing just outside Crimson King's box. He's a lovely type, 6-year-old by Dynasty. He's relatively lightly raced for his age, but he's obviously shown ability. He's really bumped some good sorts in his time. He's come back from the Durban season, the 3rd run for a rest. What are you expecting from him tomorrow?
Yeah, he's he's doing very well at home. From a soundness and well-being point of view, I couldn't have him in a better space. A mile might just be a touch on the short side, but he's draw well. He's got a nice light weight on his back. 3rd run after a rest, so he's spot on. Biggest hindrance, I'd say, is just the distance, but he's doing exceptionally well at home. It's a field that I think is quite beatable. So, yeah, very happy with him. Only concern is the distance, but besides that, I think he'll run well tomorrow.
Brilliant. Okay, and then the last one, race 8, a 1,400-metre novice handicap. You're sending out Real Relief. He's drawn 1 with Cabello on board, carrying 57. He seems quite interesting. He performs from the shorter distances right up to a mile. So, yeah, you bring him back down to the 1,400 metres here. Tell us a little about this guy.
He's always shown me moderate work at home. He's never really brought his best work to track, but you'd rather that than they do it at the racecourse. So yeah, in his last start, I thought he quickened up well. He looked like he was going to challenge the favourite, and then as he got next to him, he kind of just stopped. So trying cheek pieces tomorrow, just to get his mind on the job a little bit, bring him back down and trip, because he has had his better performances over the shorter distances. So yeah, hopefully the 14 cheek pieces well drawn, hopefully that'll get the job done for him.
Fantastic. James, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.